Alright, we made it to Deep South Speedway in Loxley, Alabama. It's supposed to be King of the Mods, 3,000 a win. We're racing tonight, qualifying heats on a Friday night. We'll come back tomorrow for the feature, but there ain't nobody here. I think they said there's like 7 modifieds and we showed up late, so I don't know. We'll see what happens here shortly, see if they come rolling in. Alright, we're about to get ready to hot lap. It's hot as crap. But got all my junk. So I don't know, let's see what hot lap has in store. And we'll get ready to qualify. They said we're gonna qualify. We're gonna find out. So maybe we'll get a good time. Well, we tried the hot lap. The car wouldn't run. Felt like it was loading up and just kind of killing itself, feeding it too much fuel. So we didn't get the hot lap. Pulled in. My dad took the regulator apart, put it back together, and reset the fuel pressure and checked a few other things. And I don't know, we got out there to qualify, and the motor ran good, but the track honestly sucks. But that's no excuse. Lineups are posted. I'm in the back, I can go ahead and tell you. But track sucks, but everybody had to run on the same track. Real heavy through the middle of the corners, and not really a whole lot down the straightaways. But you know, everybody has to run on the same thing. Made a small adjustment. I'm sure I'm buried in a heat race. Let's just see what I can salvage in this heat. Maybe I can get the top 3 or 4 rows for the feature tomorrow. Here we go. you suck on Friday night and you think you know what to fix it, you unload and put it on the rack when you get back home. That's some bull crap. What you think?
Oh yeah.
But
Make it work.
but we're gonna try a few things and we'll see if she works tomorrow. It's hot. It's about 79? It's probably still in the 80s. Yeah, it's gotta be still in the 80s. Wrenches. All right, we're gonna knock this out and go the heck to sleep. Maybe tomorrow, I'll fix a quarter panel tomorrow. All right, we're back at Deep South for night 2. I think hopefully we got the car right. We got William here tonight. You got that tire pressure set or what? Think it's gonna be any better?
Better be.
Better be, yeah, I hope so. About to find out. Do the hot laps in a minute. Alright, we got hot laps in. Whew. Lights. Got hot laps in. Cars. Way better. I think that late night last night got us in the right direction. So, unfortunately, we have one car got to the wall. He was the one that actually was going to start in front of us, so we might get to slide up a row by default. Perfectly fine with me. I need all the luck I can get, but we're about to get lined up. I should be starting outside second row now. What's the game plan?
It's all on you.
Come on now.
It's all on you. We did all we can.
If I mess it up, it's all my fault.
Yep.
That's all right. But what do you think, William?
We're gonna go, man.
We're gonna go?
We're gonna go.
You heard it from the man himself. Forward, yeah. We need to go forward, not go backwards.
Really? You get it? Oh.
I want to do one.
Hey, you've been doing them all. I heard this one too. Is that all of them?
Yep. Now you look pretty.
Oh, yeah? As long as you say so.
to this track. Family here to celebrate that win.
Say it loud. What?
Sunday morning after the races. We kind of had a, not hectic, but a bunch of last minute stuff go on after the feature finished up with. Do a little rundown of the feature real quick. On the initial start, over the receiver, they kept yelling, keep a steady pace, keep a steady pace, keep a steady pace. Leader fires in the box, and they just kept picking up speed, picking up speed, picking up speed. I mean, that's not really a steady pace if you're constantly picking up speed. And then they fired in the middle of 3 and 4, which I didn't really understand, but it was a clean start. Not really complain too much about that. The driver on the inside of me just gave me the door immediately and knocked me up the racetrack coming out of 4 on the initial start. So that's kind of why I fell back so far to begin with. But I don't know. I thought they were going to call it back, especially since they were yelling at us. You know, fire in the box, steady pace. And even though it was somewhat of a clean start, it still wasn't how they were telling us to do it. But regardless, fell back, worked my way back up, spun it out. Track was getting really slick. And then, well, track was getting slick going into 1. And it had a hole in the middle of 1 and 2, which tightened the car up really bad when you got in it. So I was trying to get the car sideways enough to where when I got in the hole, it would straighten me out better and I can go on and move. And I just misjudged it and spun it out. Had to go to the back. Worked my way back to 4th, and this is where it got kind of crazy. We got to 4th, finished there. So they come over the receiver again, top 3 to tech. You know, I'm 4th, I don't go to tech. At Deep South, they have a big metal building. The scales are on the outside. And when you go over the scales, you stop, tech man will check you, and he'll tell you to make the U-turn. So you pull out, you make a complete U, and they open up a roll-up door, and the top 3 cars can roll inside that metal building, and they shut it, do whatever they got to do, and that's how they get people away, and you get the driver in there and 1 crew member. So apparently the 3rd place car, once he got waved over the scales, he went straight to his trailer. Didn't go in the tech shed. So the guy told us with the 46 crew to hurry up and come through tech. 3rd place car didn't come through. Dang bugs. So we hurried up and got it fired back up, ran over the scales, wheeled it in the tech shed, and they took tire samples and they DQ'd the car who actually finished 3rd, the 72, the one that gave me the door on the start. So I guess a little bit of karma there, but I don't know. I got no ill will towards the guy. It was just, he dang sure gave me the door before we even come out of turn 4 on the initial start of 30-lap feature. But we got paid for, or we haven't got paid for 3rd yet. We gave tire samples, top 3 cars did. And once they come back, we'll be paid for 3rd. And that's it. Kind of a rough weekend. Didn't go how we wanted it to go. That's racing, part of it. We'll get it cleaned up and we'll try to be racing next weekend. So got it unloaded and probably about to clean this trailer up and then wash the car later on this evening when it starts cooling off.